Paso, slow, Pismo, the beach, riding in a low through Essen Valley, Lompoc, Santa Barbara, you know Isla Vista gon' get it started. Pouring up the bottle, rolling Wild Marley, Ventura, Oxnard, all in
it's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose.
Today's the day, I'ma get it poppin'. I'm going through my phone, I got so many options. Number after number, like I work at the auction. I split some game on the floor, baby, you should come out big. You can take my hand, I'm going up like a rocket. I got the keys to the 5, like I work with the locksmith. If I tell you pull up, then you know that we locked in. If I let you drive the boat, then you know that we rockin'.
We gon' dip, we gon' slide, we gon' rep the 805. We not in, we outside. We gon' take new pics by the old school ride. We gon' dip, we gon' slide, we gon' rep the 805. We not in, we outside. We gon' take new pics by the old school ride. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose.
You keep looking at my drip, everybody stare. Shaking hands, making plans at the Mid-State Fair. Hop on all these P's, yeah, I'm something like a player. I think she got a nigga, but I really don't care. I think she got kids, but I really don't care. She got a baby daddy, but I really don't care. I'm posted at the crib with my fingers in her hair. You started with a square, now you fucking with a player.
We gon' dip, we gon' slide, we gon' rep the 805. We not in, we outside. We gon' take new pics by the old school ride. We gon' dip, we gon' slide, we gon' rep the 805. We not in, we outside. We gon' take new pics by the old school ride. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose.
Paso, slow, Pismo, the beach, riding in a low through Essen Valley, Lompoc, Santa Barbara, you know Isla Vista gon' get it started. Pouring up the bottle, rolling Wild Marley, Ventura, Oxnard, all in
it's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose.
Yes, sir. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Ooh, hold on, y'all. Stand by.
Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take.
Check. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all.
The devil is a bitch.
The devil is a bitch. The devil is a bitch, but we back. Blackula, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Like I was saying, my name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host on the only station that plays 805 hip-hop and R&B every Wednesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. CTC Radio, we're the only radio station committed to the coast, man. We're so glad that y'all tapped in. that y'all came back, that y'all gave us your attention, because you could be anywhere in the world, but you choose to be here with us, and we greatly appreciate it. My co-hosts, the name Uno and Big Mike, bringing y'all 805 and just global hip hop news at large. We got a lot to talk about. It's been a lot going on, man. I heard Charleston White got pew 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 that. We didn't talk about King Harris posting Young Quicks on his page and what Young Quick said. We never talked about that, so we could see if the guys want to chop it up about that. Big Time Bake had an interview on Downstar, so if there's time, we'll get to that. And of course, we have brand new songs on the charts. We have our own Billboard chart out here in 805. It's called the CTC Radio Chart. Shout out to all the artists that made it on the chart this week. If you want to see the full top 20 songs, you can visit our website at connect.club. That's connect with an X.club, and check out the CTC Radio Chart. In at number 1, we got Big Time Bake with Getting It. Getting to it. I'm getting to it. Yeah, I'm getting to it. He's out of Oxnard. At number 2, we have another Oxnardian, 1100 G-Way with Not That. At number 3, we have Lil Bams from Santa Barbara with Back In It. At number 4, King Harris creeping on the come up with his Surrealist diss. He's out of Oxnard too. At number 5, we have another Oxnardian, Omega Nova and Miggy Hates You with Omegalodon. I just listened to their entire album. It's pretty good. Go check that out. At number 6, we have another Oxnardian, my co-host, the name Uno with I Still Choose You. At number 7, we have Surrealist out of Oxnard as well with his King Harris diss. At number 8, we have Tepser out of Ventura with I Tried. At number 9, we have September 77 with Bounce Back out of Oxnard. And at number 10, out of Lompoc up here in the North County, we got Limerick featuring Heaven Bound 805 with Grateful. If you want to see the bottom 10, then go check it out. But shout out to all the artists that made it to the chart. I'm gonna bring my co-host up, and we gonna get to it, man. This is you know what it is, man. It's Babytron, CTC Radio.
Me in the city is wifed up. When I'm outside, they get hyped up. Tell all these rappers to pipe down. They upset they ain't doing it like us. Diamonds is dancing like Mike Jack. You see all of my fingers is iced up. Pack up these niggas in zigzags and I light them up and get high as fuck. Niggas claim they got all the sticks, but they rolling around with their safety on. Funny niggas, they comedians. They be wildin' out, call them Atheon. Shift key, niggas all cap. They ain't on the shit that they say they on. Top 2 and I'm not 2, motherfucker. I feel like I'm Babytron. Yeah, I'm the king of the universe. Feel like I'm Babytron. Emperor of the universe. Feel like I'm Babytron. Yeah, feel like I'm Babytron. Top 2 and I'm not 2. Thank God that I'm not you, motherfucker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's poppin'?
What up, man?
How you feeling?
Shit, you know, I'm just in my own world thinking ain't nothing better than a good glizzy. And nothing fire than a glizzy, man.
Beef, chicken, pork, turkey.
Nigga, the glizzy. Regular glizzy. Nigga talking about some chicken. I'm cool on the chicken joints. Y'all got that's for y'all, man. That's for y'all niggas that's scared to eat the real glick.
I don't know that I've ever had so what makes a glizzy a glizzy? I might not know.
A glizzy like you get the bacon wrap with the onion, with the sauerkraut, you know what I mean, with the hot Cheeto bus on there, with all the sauces, mayo, ketchup, nigga, glizzy, nigga.
Hot Cheetos.
Oh, nigga, you ain't never had to crush hot Cheetos on a glizz?
I ain't even had non-crushed hot Cheetos. Nigga.
You never had hot Cheetos before, ever?
I tasted them one time. I really did not like it, so I never had them again.
That's interesting.
That powder was not.
It wasn't for you?
It was not.
Do you like Cheetos?
I love Cheetos, actually.
Oh, you didn't like the hot Cheetos and you like Cheetos?
I like Cheetos, yeah. I like the crunchy joints. I like the jalapeno joints. I don't like hot Cheetos, though.
I hate the jalapeno joints, so I feel you.
That shit tastes like poison to me. But I
it is poison. It is poison.
I haven't had Cheetos in a very long time, but I do like Cheetos a lot. That's one of the top chips. September 7/7. What's good, man? Go ahead and share this stream if you can. If you hear the sound of my voice, hit the share button on the stream, or you could tag somebody in the chat. We're trying to get it busting in here. What's popping out there, man?
Shit, bro. I don't know, man. I've been kind of in my own world. I saw Odyssey. That's all I've really been up to date on for sure.
What'd you think? Was it like that?
It's hands down the best movie I've seen all year. I think, to be honest with you, and this is no like, I had to really go to my memory bank and like think of movies that I saw in theater. Yeah, man. I think it might be the best movie I done seen since Infinity War, for real.
Wow.
Like new movie, like a new movie, because of course you go see like the throwback joints, you know what I mean? Like you'll go see some like older one that you might have missed, so you'll go watch it again and be like, nah, that movie's lit. But as far as like actually going to the movies and seeing a brand new movie, yeah, bro, I think Infinity War might have been the last one, and that was 2018 or some shit like that. I ain't even gonna lie. So yeah, this movie Odyssey is like that. I didn't read the book. I don't know nothing about the story other than it happens like it's what happens after Troy. So I've seen Troy, of course. But this shit's on Troy. Like as far as like Greek movies type shit, I think that this like 300 is number one for me. But I got to see this joint again, and this might have got 300 for sure.
What up, Big Mike?
Love ones.
This might have got 300 for you, because visually, I love 300. I ain't even gonna hold you. I love, and I like the story. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a well,
because 300 got they cheat coded. So remember Beowulf back in the day?
Yeah, for sure.
So 300 is like the better version of Beowulf. You know what I mean? Like how they did the cartoon mixed with like the live. It's like a good way they shot it. But this visually, like no CGI, just straight IMAX. Like this is practical sets. Like they did everything practical. Like this shit visually. And I saw it in 70 millimeters. So I'm kind of already
I feel like this movie needs that scale. You know what I'm saying? It needs the big screen so you can feel the scale of everything. And that's why I really want to see it in 70 millimeters in IMAX, because I want to see the giants in giant scale. I want to see the Trojan horse in giant scale. But I've been hearing like a lot of the shots look like magic. Like people are just like, how did he do this kind of shit? Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, well, because I didn't know it was practical till after. So then once they said it was everything was practical, I was just like, sometimes they put gasoline on it, but there's a scene There's a scene on there, bro, that's like, I don't want to ruin nobody, but the pig scene, by far, that shit is like upper echelon. The way that he filmed it, the way that they were going, the pacing of the movie so fire. It's like you don't even realize you in that bitch for 3 hours watching a movie. Like by the time you realize, like, damn, how long? Because I know it's 3 hours. There's only 10 minutes left. So like it's a good ass movie. I ain't gonna lie. This shit's on Oppenheimer. Like whatever movie you had up there that you done saw new in the theater, it shits on it. Like it ain't even Sinners can't fuck with this. Like it is Obsession. I know you didn't like it, but I like the movie. This makes me want to give Obsession like a 7. Okay. You know what I mean? Because like the scale of movie is just completely different. Like you can't even say Obsession is like a 9 and it say this is a 10. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, it's just two completely different.
Yeah, I mean, and one's a indie low budget, and one is like biggest budget of all time type. Like they invented a new way to carry the IMAX camera around for this type shit. So, shout out to Christopher Nolan. You feel what I'm saying? Because I really like The Dark Knight. I mean, I think Heath Ledger's Joker's is one of the greatest pieces of art in my generation. I think
there's no character like there's no. Is the Oklahoma?
Oppenheimer is Nolan.
No, the Odyssey is a better movie than Batman, like than Dark Knight. But Dark Knight got the best character. Like Heath Ledger is like you can't touch Heath Ledger in that movie. Like there ain't nobody that can compare. But the movie itself is crazy.
I might see it a couple of times. So shout out to Christopher Nolan. Big Mike, what's popping, man?
Oh man, you know I got hella little shit going on.
I see you out there talking about Bay Area rap business all over the place. I see it going on.
See, I'm from Northern California. You know, the 805 my second home. So I think I done found a niche. They paying attention. It's respected because I am from up top. You know, June tapped in.
Did he really?
Yeah, he's the pinned comment on the post I did for him, and that was all organic. Like, so new music came out Friday in June. It was June, Rick Ross, and Tory Lanez. I listened to all three, right?
Yeah.
June, like I always tell people, music is subjective of what you feel, your personal. I resonated with June because I'm from up top, right? And I'm a June fan. So I basically know what Tory's doing. You know what I'm saying? Tory is a lyrical beast, right? And he went to #1 on Apple Music on Friday. But June was the best project in my opinion. So on Monday morning, I woke up, I said, man, you know what? I'm going to do a post on June. So at first, June reposted. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. June reposted it. Then he reshared it, right? I was like, oh shit. Then the nigga commented, right? I was like, so I start feeling myself, right? but I'm not tripping, you know what I'm saying? Because he's that type of nigga. I know niggas that know him. I don't know June personally. But then what happened after that was, so there's a rapper from the Bay that was big in the hyphy movement called Be the Weeder.
For sure.
Be the Weeder come in the comments and say, June the bro, but check out my project on some networking shit. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I tell Be the Weeder, I'm gonna check your shit out next. Next thing I know, I wake up yesterday morning, this nigga DB the General is in the comments. I'll wrap circles around this nigga. I'm the hardest rapper out of Oakland ever. Woo. So it started something as in how you're supposed to use IGism, right? We went from one post to now there's 5 posts. And now the conversation is who is the best Oakland rapper, and that was my latest post. So yeah, a nigga doing numbers, and I wish I can do I can get the same conversation started on the Central Coast. But
I mean, we've been out. Look, we've been having that to the credit. We've been having that conversation. It's moving. It's not.
What's the difference? That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think the difference is that we don't have the art. I don't think our artists care half as much as artists in Oakland.
So look, so you saying that, right? All them Bay Area rappers care because today, Bay Area rappers like Shady Nate. I'm talking about old generation and new generation enter the conference. Shady Nate, Jay Stalin, Little Bear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Chippers. So all these Bay Area niggas, and they're like, who is bruh? But there's other niggas in the comments telling them who I am. And plus, my family from up north, so niggas are looking at my mutuals. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's a good conversation. But the only conversation of it that I want to bring to the Connect the Coast, I wish these niggas on the coast gave a fuck about their career like these niggas do. Because I don't know these niggas from nothing. But there's somebody in their region, right? And these niggas on a post from me who is nobody to them. Like, I'm nobody to them. But the post is on Bay Area Compass and Empire's watching. It's the subject of conversation now on an organic post I did, and I just been enjoying it, bro. Hey, you see me? I've been clowning, nigga, and I done figured it out. I talk to everybody respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there's some niggas in there that say the only like derogatory shit is who is this old nigga?
Right.
But then there's niggas in there like he know what he's talking about. So it's been fun. Yeah, that's all I've been fucking with my page heavy, I've been finally taking it from. I'll take it from there, put it on TikTok and YouTube.
I saw when you did the Be the Weeder post, and that was kind of the first thing I thought about. Is like, I don't know that anybody from the 805 has ever seen me post an artist and been like, yo, this is dope, but check out my music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's never been like that. In fact, some nigga I don't even really know just sent me some shit the other day, like, yo, get on this. Didn't say who he was. Just said like, yo, get on this. I think they don't respect they don't respect our platform. And this is not me like crying about it or nothing. Right. This is just the fact. Like they don't respect our platform. Right. They don't respect their career. They don't see themselves as artists. I think a lot of people see themselves as I don't think they see rap themselves as part of a culture. I just think they see themselves as doing a hustle. And if rap don't make it, they're gonna stream. If streaming don't make it, they're gonna sell shoes. If shoes, that it's not like something they love to do, I think, out here on average, in my opinion.
So when that happened, you see how I started the video. I said, this is how you network. That nigga really came in the comments and know that he's an older rapper from the Bay Area scene, right? He's 20 years plus in the game. Every nigga from up top knows that Larry June is a top Bay Area rapper right now. If you go to my comments, nigga, them niggas from the Bay is saying he top California rapper right now. Everything's up for debate. You know what I'm saying? Every opinion is subjective, right? This is the thing about it. The thing I respected about the nigga Be the Weeder was he 20 years plus in the game, and his highest mark was in the hyphy era. He gave the nigga June his flowers. He like, June, bro. Because the post was about June, right? He said, hey, bro, big bro, but check my music out, though.
I love Larry June, but saying he's the best rapper out of California is nuts. No, I think the conversation could be like he makes some of the best music. I think that could be. Hold on.
You didn't hear what I said. In my comments, I said he's the best rapper out of the Bay Area, right? That was my point, right?
Yeah.
I said, right now, June is the top San Francisco rapper, and then I paused and said, no. He's the best Bay Area rapper, right?
Yeah.
Niggas in the comments like, fuck that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I think that's nuts. I think that's nuts for them to say. Like, I like Larry June as a character. I like Larry June's music, but I don't know that he has like the dopest bars in my opinion. But I still fuck with him. I fuck with him.
No, I don't want to shit on what y'all saying. I hear what y'all saying. I've been actually listening, just quiet. I think. And I'm not defending nobody. I just think that the style of video that Big Mike has done, he doesn't necessarily do for the independent artists in the 805, because that's not what's popular. So he was going off of what music he likes from popular people that have fan bases that can go back and voice their opinions on that specific topic. Where our what we do is a little different than what Big Mike does by himself on Straight Lace No Chase. So the traffic looks different and the conversation looks different just because the respect is different, if that makes sense. I'm not shitting on what y'all saying because I do understand what y'all saying.
You know what I want to tell you, not to cut you off?
Yeah.
You know, with me, and I think the Lord too, and I think with all three of us that we're mature, when you're saying that you're not shitting on something, that has to be for the public. I want to tell you as my brother, you don't never have to say that because I'm very intelligent and I know how you getting at me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I would just, it's for all, so everybody knows, you know what I mean? So nobody gets misconstrued in what I'm saying. Like, I just, especially people that are watching this, because they can be like, oh, this nigga just shitting on it. And that's like not what I'm doing at all. Yeah. I'm just saying we don't, on this platform, we talk about 805 shit, and Sanctus did that before we even came on here, right? So if our kind of what he was saying was we don't get they don't respect their craft or see them as artists, and I agree with that notion. I'm more so talking about from a like when you said, 805 niggas don't, I wish we appreciated it like these niggas. And I'm like, well, these niggas have fans that support their music. Like they're big enough people. So when you talk about an area and a demographic, they might respond. Other people might respond. It's like kind of what you were doing. It's kind of like for us, when we did the listening lounge, we talked about the Ye Project and we talked about Andre Truman. And we talked about him, and he went out of his way to comment on our shit like, I'm about to change my name to that nigga Andre because we was calling him that nigga Andre. It's like when you have when you're kind of ascending, you don't really get a lot of praise. So like when you make a short on Larry June and you talking about how cold he is, he don't ever hear that. He only hears negative shit. So when he gonna go out his way and be like, that's fire. And then other people who may take that as a slight, who have the same wavelength is gonna respond, and it's a good dialogue. You know what I mean? It's a good way to have a conversation. But here, we're not doing that with like a Kyle and an Anderson .Paak. One, because their music don't necessarily resonate with you, who's doing the way you do shorts, for them to even respond back. And those are the only two niggas in Bake that have a big fan base that in Bake.
But I've done it with you, though. I haven't made a short about you.
Yeah. I'm not saying that you don't fuck with our shit.
I'm trying to answer to what you said, right?
Yeah.
That the 805 artist did, right? I've taken, when you put my talking on the collab with you and Bake, I've added it to shorts and shouted y'all out, right?
Yeah.
I have did shorts shouting you and Bake out when you did that. I have leaned heavy on Bake and KC families, right? I leaned heavy on Mark 40 and King Harris, right?
I think
Philly, right? And the reaction isn't the same as, so the fans of all them people I said, you included, right?
Yeah.
Should be the same reaction as the fans, as the Bay Area niggas I did that for. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and I'm saying that there's levels. And I'm saying that there's levels, and also, yes, you do. Like, I know who you fuck with, because you'll come on here and you'll voice who you fuck with.
But I also show it. I just don't voice it.
100%. But you're not. But what I started with was how you're doing your content. How you're doing your content on Straight Lace No Chase. You're not, and it's no shot. Like, I'm not saying like, nigga, show me love. I'm just saying on your content, on your page, you're not doing that same. You know what I mean? Because it's not gonna bring numbers, it's not gonna bring traction, and not gonna bring the random niggas talking shit, because they gonna be like, who the fuck are these niggas? So it's not the same fan base level that I may not know who you're naming, but I know Larry June. So if Larry, and everybody in this bitch gonna know who Larry June is. So if you was a fan of Larry June, you gonna respond. If you're not a fan of Larry June, you're not gonna respond. But the other niggas, they have static, even if we don't know them. And I'll just speak for myself. I'm a big nigga in an A&R business. I'm not a huge 805 artist. You know what I mean? I'm not counting up numbers like that. So
that's why I'm listening to what you say about your stance in A&R and your stance as an 805 artist, right? But see, also let me know how it works to me and how it makes me feel, right? My niggas back home know Uno, Philly, King Harris, Mark Ford, nigga, and Big Time Bake because of me. Nigga, without me, I'm gonna tell you who they know. Nigga, I sent the nigga Bake, nigga, Eminem liquor store that is a major known liquor store in Vallejo, California, the home of Mac Dre, right? That's how we know about Eminem, right? They took Hey Brother and put it on their page playing it. My nigga from the V tell me, hey bro, these niggas wouldn't even heard of Hey Brother if it wasn't for you. But I don't even toot my own horn. You know what I'm saying? I do this shit organically. So what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to say it's no shot. I treat these 805 artists, the ones I fuck with, heavy the way I do, because I hear it from them personally. My nigga King Deezy, who is the king of Sacramento, knows all you niggas' names because I repost you, and that means something to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And we appreciate that. We fuck with that tough. You know what I mean? I'm not discrediting that.
When I say all this, just to let the viewers know, not talking Uno. I'm not saying this to discredit the Lord or Uno. What makes me want to keep the drive in you niggas is, nigga, I'm a nigga back home. Nigga, I'm some real energy. Nigga, if you niggas know who I knew and who I rubbed elbows with and all that time I walked off, I'm a boy, nigga. I'm a trophy. Old trophy. Nigga, they still a chip of old nigga. But anyway, like I said, nigga, I love this conversation because Uno know, nigga, my niggas that I fuck with, I keep them in rotation. I keep them, but the base of the conversation is, I was like, damn, I feel that everybody I fuck with on the coast should have been blown or should be in a conversation of these niggas that I talk about, or no, hold on, I should retract this. I feel that the 805 should always have that fan base like the Bay in San Diego. That's what I've always said. Me and the Lord had that conversation. Because see, I'm from Northern California, so our organic scene up there is so tight-knit.
Oh yeah, it's different. It's different up there.
It's different. When I moved to Dago, bro, you seen Dago.
Also different.
When I moved to Dago, I just got nigga Oway, Peanut,
yeah,
Weirdo, Hardini, Mitchie Slick, bro. So I was like, I love the 805. Why the 805 ain't like these areas? These other areas are fucked up behind gang violence and politicking.
What gangs? What's the thing in common with the gangs? Just like what's the thing in common with the music sector? It's flooded by culture, right?
Yeah.
So if you're wondering why the 805 artists aren't blowing up, it's you answering it. You know what I mean? And that's why I think Sanctus is saying it's just different because it's majority of it is Latino culture. You know what I mean? In the 805, so it's just a whole different.
But to me, and I think Uno, you're talking about a different side of what I'm talking about. Like I hear what you're saying.
Oh no, I didn't say you agree with me. I was just saying that when you said it was different, I was just like, well, there's a reason why it's different.
Yeah, but well, when I say it's different, especially talking about the Bay, I just mean like it's different in the sense that like when I lived in the Bay.
Yeah, he lived there. Yeah.
When I lived in the Bay, niggas thought Richie Rich was world famous, a world famous superstar. Like niggas in the Bay, you could not tell them Richie Rich was not a global superstar. And then when you leave the Bay,
you can't tell a nigga from Oakland, especially from East Oakland, that Richie Rich
is not a global sensation superstar.
Let me tell him, Lord, you can't tell a nigga from East Oakland, let alone Oakland or the Bay, that Richie Rich ain't bigger than Drake.
Facts.
So you
and
can
they believe that.
Because...
And so that's what I mean. Like we, first of all, we don't have those kind of believers out here
at all, nigga. Hell, that's delusion, nigga. Respectfully, nigga, that's some nigga off the 40 on the corner in a bag, in a plastic bag. That nigga tripping.
Yeah, we don't have, and I'm telling you, it's the whole Bay, like the whole, especially Oakland believes that, but like. I think that comes from what you're talking about. That comes from culture. And I think culture is permeated by media. And so I think we're getting there. We're seeing more moments like King Harris versus Enzam because we're seeing more media platforms permeate our culture. And I think that's what needed to be happening. But I'm talking about when I say I wish the 805 wanted it more and took themselves more seriously, like to me, the fact every artist you named, Big Mike, like me, Uno, Bake, all of those artists are the type that would hop in your comments if necessary, if we needed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was still putting music out to be that nigga, I would be in your comments. Like, you named everybody that would do that, and that was about 8 artists. We know that there's like 150 artists on the coast, and only 8 of them would do that. And that's what I mean. Most niggas don't take their career seriously.
And I agree with that. I agree with that sentiment 100%. I just don't think like none of them have none of them are like outside of those 8, like none of them really, and it goes to a point you were making. Nobody sees this as their job and only job. If I asked, you would never catch an all black working at McDonald's. Like you would never catch the niggas that I don't even know who. Name me a nigga that commented on your post about Larry June.
The nigga Beta Weeda.
Yeah, I don't know Beta Weeda, but I don't know that nigga. But I know you won't catch that nigga working at no liquor store.
No, you won't.
I know you won't, because that's all he knows is I'm about to put in work for being a rapper.
Yeah,
and this is what I do. And I agree, there is not that in the 805, but. You know what I mean? I think there's no really raps. I think we're trying to make the rap scene, which is something dope. I think that's what Connect the Coast is, about, and connecting the coast and showing that this shit's big. But I just don't think there's a huge rap scene like that.
I like when you say that, right? Because and every 8 rappers I name have fucked with me. I think that's why I'm so passionate about it. The nigga Bake just recently spam me. The only nigga I be on that spam me is Uno, because Uno don't never go look at my story before
Nero, what up?
That's an ongoing joke. That's an ongoing joke with me and Uno. I'll be like, hey, nigga, I'm not tired of your shit. I already posted it. So recently, the nigga Bake sent me some shit, and he was like, get me right, big bro. I'm like, nigga, you acting like Uno right now. You ain't went looked at my story. You feel me? So when you say that, what I really do love, I'm saying that I'm ready for us to be us, for us to crack. Because Nigga, it's a goddamn shame that I'm living right here in the 5 cities and these niggas in the Bay are paying more attention to me than some artists that are out here that can fuck with me.
But that's how it's always gonna be. Look at this right now. Nero is in Oxnard. He talking about 203. He not from North. He not from Slow. You know what I'm saying? He from Oxnard. Ain't nobody from Slow in this chat right now. There's not one person. That's just how it goes. You gonna pop where you gonna pop on the other side,
bro. And I hate to bust y'all bubble, bro. This shit, just like these fake teeth I got in my mouth that cost 10 bands. A nigga sent me $100 for a review today, an honest review.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you niggas better nigga, this shit gonna start getting expensive talking to me, nigga.
Shout out to Mixed by Nero. He said y'all missing the biggest topic. What about what 203 is doing right now?
Who is 203?
So that's Destructive. That's Destructive Studio that he has in Oxnard with Rare Breed. But
hey nigga, check this out, nigga. I'm gonna tell you why we not talking the biggest topic. Nigga, Larry June got a better album than 203. That's why.
Yeah. So on some real shit, I think I see what y'all doing out there at 203. I'm not talking about. To me, there's no lack of people coming together and collaborating. There's no lack of that. Like, there is an abundance of people collaborating. I'm not knocking on that. I love to see it. Hand clap for it. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I'm talking about hunger. You feel what I'm saying? Like, tribalism to me isn't necessarily something that should be rewarded.
Shout out to 203.
Yeah, and that's and shout out to Rare Breed, and I love to see the collaborations. I want to be very clear about that.
Don't have me have a meltdown, nigga. Shout out.
He just got in the chat and said that, nigga. We gotta breathe, nigga. He didn't even listen to nothing. The nigga just got on here.
Bro, I'm not even drunk. I ain't even drunk. I've been showing up to work sober because they got on my ass. Nigga, don't have me have a meltdown, nigga. Nigga, we talking about Big Mike and his views, nigga. Hold on, nigga.
But yeah, so
shout out Rare Breed.
So there's no deficiency of collaboration. Like, it's cool to see people collaborating. What we're talking about is hunger. Like, who's hungry enough to be in these chats and doing what you're doing for 203. We don't see a lot of people doing that for their music personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there could be a lot of reasons, but I just don't see it as much as I think I should see it.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that for sure. I don't think that could be dismissed. I don't think nobody cannot agree with that. I think there's a reason why, certain videos and songs drop and videos don't come out in time, or certain things is not getting mixed on time. It's just niggas' priorities are fucked up. So I 100% agree with what y'all saying for sure.
Yeah, Philly says most California artists have that problem in general. The music that gets made from California culture doesn't always resonate out of state. City love keeps you getting bigger than a specific area. I mean, I could see that. And to me, like, I'm someone who like, I could be perfectly happy having a regional hit and only being big in California. So I don't really, that's not like a negative to me, but I can see.
But you got to make a song that sounds regional. And what if you don't make music that is regional? Then it's not then it won't be a regional hit. I think that's kind of what he's saying. Not that what you're saying is wrong. To make a regional hit, you have to make a Bay Area, LA, hyphy type song for it to get regionally big where you're from. And if we're talking about 805 and Pacific, then you got to make a lowrider song to be big.
I think that's subjective, right? Like, it depends on who your audience is. If you're talking about like, and I know you are.
Is it subjective though?
I think so.
Because who do you name that makes it subjective? Because I can't name a nigga that's blown up from this area that's blown up in the area that made songs that weren't for this area.
I think Kyle.
But he had to move to LA.
But I'm saying, but his first joints that popped off, he was very Ventura in Ventura. Then they popped off.
That's not what made him mainstream, though.
They popped off before he moved to Ventura. I mean, they popped off before he left. But I also think, to me, like, if we're just talking West Coast, I think Amine is a good example of that too. Like, I think if you have that nerdy hipster audience, There's Sid, you know what I'm saying, from the internet. There's there is that hipster audience that you can do as a West Coast artist but that is also kind of a niche sound too.
But like, I mean, for example, like if you, I mean, I'm not saying that there's not artists. I guess that's what's getting misunderstood. I'm not saying that there's not artists that blown up from California. Like if you think of Molly Santana is from the IE, but she don't make music that is from the IE. She makes global music so that Drake gets on her radar. You know what I mean? I'm more so talking about like,
I don't know, like just like a new version. To me, she sounds just like a new version of who is the niggas that was signed to Audio Push. She sound like a girl, new version.
Hell, them niggas making jerk music though.
That's no, when they were signed to Hit Boy, they were making music just like she makes the 2010 version of what she makes now.
Yeah, I don't hear it personally, but I'm not gonna knock your ear. I just
Philly also says the same reason why I can't be at the status I am in the area, and it seems like the area don't show love. I be having out of state fans. What do you mean by the status you're at now, Philly?
Nigga, the status you at, you're upper echelons, nigga. You're creme de la creme out here. What it is, the area that you at is not like other areas like LA, nigga. You niggas on the edge of LA, nigga. If you was in the middle of that motherfucker, nigga, rubbing elbows with the rest of them.
But I think that's what he's saying.
Let me finish.
I think that's what his point is. Yeah.
I think that's what I'm trying to say. You're not a weird nigga. You a boy. I don't fuck with no bunk ass music, and I fuck with your shit, nigga. You a boy, nigga. You go hard. You can tell that by the reposts on TikTok and shit like that. But it's just this area. I think I need to get out of my feelings, wanting more from this area. I think that's what it is. Like I'm really talking to myself, looking at myself. I need to get out of my feelings, wanting more from this area than this area wants for itself. Like,
and I agree with that. I just think that there, to Uno's point, there is not a like my whole mission statement is to build a market where one doesn't exist. There are artists here, there are businesses here, but there was no scene, and there is no market because ain't nobody there is no market and there was no scene, and that's the goal. And I think that from 5 years ago, from the time I came over to interview you to now, there has been an immense change from the time Uno and I have met at 805 Live to now. There has been an immense change and to me this has always been a 10-year plan. 2028 will be 10 years. And I think in 2 more years, we're going to have somebody that we know, somebody big time bake, probably somebody we know that will have a national, not we heard of them, we know them. And they came from this platform early. I'm almost guaranteed in the next 2 years that will happen.
If it's not bake, it's going to be 1100 G-Way, bro. Like from what I'm looking, if it's not them two, it's going to be Philly. But I think Philly is like on a national level, like his swag. Like,
I agree with y'all too.
Just knowing how to rap, it takes a lot more components to be a rapper. That fly shit, just knowing how to talk and put that shit together, like that fly shit, that talking shit, that PR shit, that telling a story shit. There's like a hell of components, and I think that's what a lot of niggas are missing. All the components of being a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
Yeah, I agree with y'all 100%. I just, like I said, I think it goes to like, it'll take like a Bake to, or, you know, whoever y'all would have named, take Bake out and add whoever y'all want to make somebody that puts the city on, reps for the city, goes, you know, everywhere without, you know, voicing 805 and making a national hit that goes national for it to get put on the map. Most niggas that are in those areas, we only know they're from this area, which is 2 niggas, Anderson .Paak and Kyle, because they come back to do shows in this area. They don't put it on a global stance. You know what I mean? So people come back and listen to the 805.
I mean, Anderson .Paak did, because he named his albums Ventura, Oxnard.
Yeah, but those albums weren't shit. And he didn't name those. He ain't named them shits after Silk Sonic. Respectfully, he named them before Silk Sonic.
I think
Silk Sonic is what took him over to the upper echelon. it's not necessarily saying Anderson .Paak don't put on, because he do, but I don't look at it like that personally. And I could be wrong and ignorant in the stance for sure. I'll easily happily digress, but I just don't look at it as those niggas that are putting the city on where people are going to those areas to find the next talent.
I mean, nobody's doing that. I don't think anybody's doing that. But
when you hear niggas from LA, like somebody messaged
I mean,
Philly,
nobody from here is doing that.
Yeah. Somebody messaged Philly. It was like, oh, y'all should go. And it was my nigga from where Big Mike from. I got a nigga that's out there, Sacramento, all that area. That nigga sent us the video and was like, hey, y'all should go fuck with this nigga. And they sent us Big Time. And they like, hey, that nigga's going crazy. And we like, nigga, that's the, like, what? What are you talking about? Like, so, like, I think it goes to that. I think it just goes to where a nigga like Big Time or whoever, like I said, subtract him and put whoever that reps the city, puts on for their city, makes a global national hit, that then the area gets respected and becomes a hip hop, conversation. You know what I mean?
Sure, but to my point, there couldn't have been a Big Time Bake 5 years ago, because again, there was no media to permeate what he was doing here. Like but
I don't think the media, and this is respect. This is respect to everybody here. This is respectful. The reason why Big Time is what Big Time is not because of the media in the 805. Respectfully. It's literally his work ethic on TikTok, his work ethic that transpired from people that wanted to fuck with him because he was already popping. It's Big Bake Kevo. It's the other niggas that
as media. I count that like
but I'm saying media outlets in the 805, not media that's taking an 805 artist and pressing an 805 artist.
I'm not saying media. I mean, platforms are included in that. When I say media, I mean the actual content that they're creating and the way they're creating it and the consistency that they're creating. Nobody was doing that 5 years ago because that was not the thing outside of LA. That's what so even I still feel comfortable taking credit for bringing that mentality at least to my section. I don't know what was going on in Oxford, but like, no, niggas was not filming everything they did. Niggas was not cutting it up and uploading it until they saw that was normal behavior. And I know I was one of the first people to bring that back as normal behavior for an artist here. I know that. But even if we take myself out of the equation, I think when I say media, I include that behavior because to me, that's part of the media culture. That's how his brand permeated, was social media.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, and I think media has always been that. I don't think that was in question. I think media, I mean, like, this ain't even the hottest era in media. Like, you got the blog era, like you got the early 2012s to like nigga the 2000s, like when niggas actually cared about No Jumper and niggas actually cared about media outlets. I thought you were referring to the 805 media or like the media in our area. Cause like I said, but I think this goes to what I was trying to say with like a Kyle, for example. Like Kyle had his fans for sure out here, but the nigga couldn't sell out Ventura Theater until he left, got a hit, and then come back to do a show at his city. I think Bake is the only artist that, I mean, like you said Anderson, so okay. Like I mean, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna argue that, but I still say the nigga ain't named it after the Silk Sonic joint. So like, if you would have did that in your next shit is Oxnard, and you only have Oxnard people on the album to show how great something is, then I would be wrong. But you're not doing that, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
But like what I was trying to say when he was speaking on the media, right? I agree with both of y'all saying, right? But when, like I had told y'all the story, I give credit all the way to Bake. I was on I'll never forget when I got on the Bake. It's solely due credit of his social media presence, right? I was on the Amtrak coming from Dago back up to Slow, and he came across my For You page. Mm-hmm. Why? Because it resonated to what I was listening to. I told y'all that, like one of his mixtapes. Why? Because he did a song over a Bay Area beat. And then since then, I've been a fan. The other artists that we want to get down like that are not even close to his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Because he came across me organically. What happened from that? I get introduced to Uno, behind some other people I know, you know what I'm saying, behind a punk ass beat, but then I come across Sin and see he a dope ass artist, you know what I'm saying? So it's the thing is that we're trying to tell these artists, and what they're doing is they're not working hard enough. But and then back what Red B said, before you guys go on, what I wanted to comment on one of his comments is he said he didn't even know who Roddy Ricch is. That's
well, he didn't know Roddy Ricch was from Cali.
Yeah. No, hold on. And
he didn't say he didn't know who he was.
Okay.
He just didn't know who he
well,
was.
What I want to say to that is that's your bad, because as an artist, that's see. Hold on. See, y'all laugh.
No, you're right. You're right. I just you said that funny, but you're right.
But I didn't want to. As soon as y'all laughed, I'm like, you didn't did too much, right? you. That's why I did that. But what I'm saying is, I think that's a problem with a lot of Central Coast people in this bubble, right? As soon as I heard Feed the Streets won, right? Like before he blew, this is what, 4 years before the box, I knew the nigga was from Compton, because you're supposed to be in tune if you're a California artist. You see what I'm saying?
But can you? Okay, let me ask you. So
yeah.
I don't want to sound like I'm caping for Rare Breed.
No.
I'm going against you.
No,
I'm just saying.
Quit doing that.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying. Does Roddy make music? If we weren't a part of a gang culture and we knew who was who and what is what, does Roddy Ricch make music that a normal West Coast nigga makes?
No. I'm gonna tell
that's
you
what he. That's what he meant. That's what he meant.
What? So, but guess what?
Same with Molly Santana.
Hold on. So, guess what I did? The first time I heard him, I go like this: "Who is this?" I said, "Who is this?" They said, "Roddy Ricch." I said, "Where he from down south?" My brother looked at me like I was stupid. He said, "He ain't from down south. He from Compton." I said, "Why he sound like he from down south?" You see what I'm saying? You have to ask
but that's because we're hip hop savants. I don't know what Rare Breed's history of historian of hip hop is. All I'm saying is he's not. If I say, does this artist sound like they're from LA? Your immediate response is not gonna, like, even with Molly Santana. When I found out she was from the IE, I was tripping, because she make music like I thought she was from Atlanta or some shit. Like, I didn't know she was from up the street. So I understand what he was saying. I didn't take it like, you know what I mean, like he ain't doing his homework, but he's not. That's not saying he is or he isn't. But
I want to apologize to him too, because it did sound like
I want to acknowledge the chat. I want to acknowledge this. So September 7/7 says for real. Philly says exactly. It's the songs and his work ethic for real. And I'm not saying it's not Bake's work ethic at all, but I'm just saying the environment for his work ethic to thrive the way it is did not exist 5 years ago. And I think that's in part due to the culture changing, but also the people like pushing it forward. Like that's all I think, media companies included, but like the culture of media changing. Big Time Bake says, I came in here at the right time. What's the topic? We're talking about, do artists, 805 artists, want it enough? And I mean, the verdict seems to be that we don't think they do want it enough, outside of like the few artists that we don't have to name because we know who they are. Rare Breed says, Bake is a big motivation. All I hear, all I know people talk about LOL music is his work ethic. And that's what I meant. That's Rare Breed says that's what he meant for sure. I mean, I think this is a good conversation. And again, like we are having conversations we couldn't have had even a year ago because there was no motion like there is now. So again, like, to me, it's just a matter of being patient. I think Nero said it best, how people want to work for he said people want, basically they want the results without working for it. They want the check without working for it. But I also think another way to say that is people don't make shit for the sake of making dope shit anymore. Everybody wants to get to a destination. They want to be that nigga. They want to be with Kai Cenat on Streamer U. That's why they want a hit song. But they don't just want to make a dope song for the sake of making a dope song and contributing to the culture of art. And I think the best things that have ever happened to me in my artistic life have been when I've just linked up with people that I think are creative and done dope creative shit. And it's always turned out to pay me dividends every time. You know what I'm saying? So I that's why I love to see more of that. But you don't know that until you actually experience it. So I get why people don't do it.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it kind of goes into the want to be the big fish instead of doing, or do you love it because you want to be the big fish, or do you love it because you actually love it? And I think that's really the nooks and crannies of kind of what we're talking about for sure.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Hey, I think to answer your question about like I've been over there doing something, I had to ask myself about like what's going on right now, right? And not be fanned out because I was fanned out when the nigga June commented, right? I really do it because I love it. I love hip hop, bro. Like I love a certain place of hip hop before anything else. That's Northern California hip hop. But I come from the essence of hip hop, New York. I've watched everything. I'm 52 years old. You think I haven't seen nothing? So with Uno just saying that, I just asked myself that question the other day. I really love this shit and love what I'm doing. So yeah, and I just wish these niggas that we showcase loved it the same. Because you don't.
And I do think it's crazy that I think it's crazy that people like y'all have to understand, like if you come from the 90s, you come from a magazine era. So you were in love with and if you're from a small town like me, you were in love with a culture that you could only connect with through a magazine. Yeah, exactly. Like you really had to work to connect to it.
BT and shit.
Exactly. Yeah, so for me, it's really dope to see someone like Mike who I know how much he likes Larry June to be able to this is like being able to connect with Larry June through the source, like through the source comment section or some shit like that. And I don't feel like young people understand how dope of a thing that is because they just expect to have access to their favorite people, and they expect their favorite people to just do what the fuck they say because they're the fans. And that side of everything is so strange to me. That's the part of this industry I have a really hard time adapting to.
I'm gonna be real, nigga. I be trying to be level-headed and cool and don't really like talk accolades and shit. Nigga, I was starstruck with a nigga I just came out the studio with a couple weeks ago. Like I was like shook, and I'm team the other nigga. I'm team the other nigga. Like the other nigga cut checks for me, so like I fuck with him more, and I'm a huge fan of the other nigga. But when I sat there and was around this nigga, I was like, I found myself like, am I team TDE nigga? Like,
was it Aura? Is hella Aura?
Nah, just him. Like it wasn't even the fact like he's like, oh shit, I'm starstruck. It was just the fact that it's like I came to this label to work with certain artists, and the fact that I'm able to work with these artists that are at this label is like everything to me. Like I wanted to FaceTime Big Mike for real. Like, but I was just like, I don't want to look too crazy the first day I'm in here with this nigga. But
that's hard. Big Time Bake said motherfuckers want it, but not like me. I can't even argue with you on that one, my guy. I can't even. It ain't even really a question about that. Yeah, man. I think, and to me that is part of loving it. Like, how many people are you around every day, Uno, that just want to be in the room but don't really give a fuck about the room they're in, or know the people? They just know this person has clout, so they want to be around, but they don't know the significance of it.
It's shaking to me. Like it's really disturbing, low key. Like, cause I'll be like, we really in here like with niggas that like do it at the highest fucking level, like at the highest level, and niggas is kind of like walking around like I'm that nigga, and I'm like, no, you're not, my nigga. Like this is what we are striving to be, nigga. Like if you don't ask that nigga, can you help this nigga with a verse or something? Like crazy. What's going? Like what are we doing right now? Like it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Big Time Bake says you got to want it as much as you want to breathe.
It takes a
That's a fact. Before we get out of here, so let us know what you think, man. What can 805?
Hey, my bad. I apologize, bro. I didn't know I was off mute. I'm over here with my niece.
No, you good. What can 805 artists be doing more of to get more shine and more visibility? Before we get out of here, y'all, two trailers dropped. Doomsday, Clayface. What do we think?
But hold on. Let's talk about Doomsday because and you two can talk about Clayface. I haven't seen Doomsday, and before we get to that, I've seen when I came in, I've seen Odyssey 2. Uno is well versed in this whole cinematography, movie making way more than me because I hella respect his opinion. we have a group chat, and I was gonna bootleg it, right?
I was so mad,
Hey,
nigga.
the nigga Uno, the nigga Uno. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Uno was hot at me. I'm talking about. He was so hot. Cuz was gonna send me some bread. He made me feel. Hey, Cuz made me feel like a broke nigga. Like, hey, nigga, I'll Apple pay you something right now. Like, I can go to the. Like if he Apple pay me something, because Uno ain't no broke nigga. He would Apple pay me enough to go get some cut waters and see the back. Right?
I was gonna hook a nigga up, nigga. I was gonna get that nigga at least a 50 piece.
Oh, see, I'm a real nigga, so I told my nigga, no, I'm good, right? And on Mama's, I was good, but he made me. Me and Uno come from two different generations. Well, I was raised on bootlegs. He come from a generation. He's in the film industry. He like, big bro, I'm not gonna let you do that. I didn't even go deep into the comments, but I mean the text messages, but it was hilarious. It was hilarious because he had told me something about my decision making. Anyway, so guess what? I waited the next day and told little brother, I said, hey, bro, my nigga was on me yesterday. I like, let's fall up in there. And we fell up in the matinee. And before we get to these other reviews, right? I'm glad I listened to Uno because I was about to say, I don't need your money, nigga. And I'm still going to bootleg it, nigga.
Right,
I'm an 80s baby, right? But, nigga, I went to that theater. And on my mama, nigga, I'm not going to go as far as he said, right? Because it ain't better than 300. But it's definitely better than Troy. But, nigga, guess what? It's better than Troy. And it's great. You know, that when I seen that interview that Matt Damon said about coming to work and no CGI, and I had watched the movie, I was like, this shit is great. So I just wanted to get that off before we moved on to these other trailers.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out Young Meezy. Young Meezy said salute to the panel.
Shout out to Young Meezy. Yeah, I mean, and I think we're in the back. I feel like we're so in the 80s, man. Like just with the age of practical film. Like Tom Holland said that his role in the Odyssey inspired the way he got production to move on Spider-Man. So I think they were going to do a lot of practical stuff anyways, but I think he really got them to lock that in just because of the way Christopher Nolan put shit together. And it looks.
You know what Matt Damon said about every day at work?
It's the hardest day he ever shot. His whole career. Any day would have been the hardest day of any shot he's ever done in this movie. Like, that's ever. Yeah. And you have to think about it's IMAX camera, so it's only
every 3 minutes.
Every 3 minutes you got to redo it.
Yeah.
So them niggas is in there position all day, nigga.
Crazy. Yeah, like an 8-hour day every 3 minutes. That is insanity, bro.
Yeah, I seen that interview. Matt Damon said that shit was the hardest shit in his whole career. He said out of every movie he's ever made, out of everything he's ever done in his whole acting career from start to finish, he said that was the hardest shit ever.
Man, I'm excited to see it. A lot of his movies is kind of just.
Yeah, I never really loved him.
I mean, he ain't really had to work hard. The nigga did Goodwill Hunting and the Oceans, my nigga. Like, he ain't,
Uno. I'm not gonna let you do that. The Bourne movies. Come on,
that nigga wasn't in there.
The only shit I ever liked of Matt Damon is Dogma. To be real with you,
so. Oh man, I hate y'all.
But my point is,
Doomsday.
I think you see that you see the work that Tom, the knowledge that Tom got from Odyssey paying off of Spider-Man. Those shots look phenomenal. Fast forward to Doomsday. I have questions.
I do too.
Especially looking like the way Spider-Man looks. I just feel like Doomsday is not hitting in the same way to me. And I mean, I want to see it. I'm excited about the story, all that shit. I'm not saying I don't want to see it, but I just feel like film for film, Spider-Man's gonna be a better looking, better feeling, more engaging film. But I think, and you know what Doomsday really made me think is in the age of AI, like it's over for templating shots. Like I feel like the Doomsday trailer is a template of a bunch of different shots we've seen these heroes do in different movies, like the Thor jump and the Yelena Belova grabbing herself by the neck. She did that in Thunderbolts, and it's just a lot of the same shots put together from different movies on different sets. And to me, when you have a $500 million budget, nigga, I want to see some shit I have never seen before that AI cannot produce, and I don't feel like it's giving that. Now I know it's just an early teaser trailer. I understand, so I reserve judgment, but that's where I'm at with it. Where are y'all at with it?
Man, I hate you rock stars and you Comics Explained and dope spills and bro, where is this? That's not the Captain America coming from. They're saying that's not Cap. They're saying that's Hydra Cap.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they're putting too much, bro. We're already anticipating Doomsday and hella variants of how Marvel has told Doom and Tony Stark's story, right? I did not need to hear the extras of that's Hydra Cap and not Steve Rogers. That's what everybody online is saying.
Yeah, I mean, he's looking at the hammer funny and shit, but to me,
but he grabbed the hammer though.
I'm not even at that part. I'm just talking about like we waited this long for this trailer. Is it what y'all expected? Like, are you hype about it? Like, is it?
No, hold on, I ain't gonna lie.
Is it giving to y'all? Because I don't know that it's not. I don't know that it's giving to me.
It's given to me because guess what? I've seen the other trailers they released on Spider-Man, and they're better than that first one that was released.
Okay. What do you think, Uno?
I woke up at 6:30 in the morning to take my daughter to jiu-jitsu, and I got on the toilet and got the first app I hit is Twitter every day because they inform me what's going on while I was asleep. I wake up, I see that immediately. I watched the 2 minutes and immediately called one of my niggas that kind of have the same thought process that you had, like Marvel's in slot mode, da-da-da-da-da. I called that nigga. He ain't seen it. I sent it to him. He called me back, and the nigga just did this. And that's all I was doing the entire time I was watching it. So my nerd ass is excited.
Man, who did that? Who you talking to?
My nigga Wayne. My nigga Wayne.
Okay.
I was gonna say Wayne.
My nigga Wayne. He was just like, all right, like, cause he's on the new Rockstar shit, and he's this shit ass, da 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 da. And when that dropped, my mindset was like, nah, this shit gonna be P. Now, I think niggas have real life Marvel fatigue right now. So I don't think there's anything that those niggas could have done that's gonna make niggas be like, that was it. So I'm waiting for the movie to come out so that we can all judge the movie how we need to judge it. But like I said, bro, I'm still mad. If it were going off the trailer, I think the trailer was fire. I'm excited. I'm more excited about it now after seeing the trailer. I'm still mad that niggas don't know how to promote a movie no more. So I'm still mad. I think that's what my original anger is and why I'm still angry. I'm watching this shit and I literally said, why did y'all take away our Darth Vader moment? Like, why? And Wayne's just like, well, they had to promote the movie to make it $1 billion. I said it was going to make $1 billion
no matter what.
Regardless, you took away the aspect that you could have made it about Doom. You could have said Doomsday, had niggas walk out in the mask. You didn't have to show it was Robert Downey, and you wouldn't have got that from the trailer. And you took it away from all of us watching the movie in our excitement about the movie. You could have showed Cap. You could have shown everything you showed in the trailer,
and not
and
it would have hit
so much better if we all watch it. The nigga pulls the mask off, and it's Robert Downey Jr. We all would have been like, this movie is fucking top tier.
I'll take it even further. Even if they have the big, because I still think they have to have an insane twist for them to give that away. In my mind, I think they have to have a twist that we're just not seeing.
But the twist ain't gonna be big enough.
But I'm saying even if they did have a twist that was dope, your idea is still better. Like that would have hit way harder if we did it.
You know what I think the twist is? Kang.
But I don't think niggas didn't.
He beat his case,
didn't watch Quantumania. Niggas didn't watch Quantumania, I don't think that he would hit that hard to people. I would love it, but I don't think he would. I don't think niggas would see Kang and be like, oh.
They fuck Kane by making him the villain in Quantumania.
Ant-Man.
Yeah,
he doesn't seem that serious of a threat.
If he's never was a villain in Ant-Man and you just leave him like you leave Thanos, Thanos was never a villain in none of the movies. You let Thanos be the big bad. If you continue to let the nigga be the big bad, then I could see that. But because you did Quantumania, niggas' excitement was already turned down. The nigga lost to ants. So you're immediately going to be like, well, fuck this nigga. This is supposed to be the best nigga. He lost to ants. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really show, but I I'm excited. But my
Me too.
excitement level would have been on 1,000,000 if you would have gave me my motherfucking Darth Vader moment.
Yeah, I'm hype about it no matter what. I'm just talking about like the look of it, right? Like looking at the Doomsday trailer, to me, like I can't look at it and be like, ooh, this looks different. Like, what the fuck is Infinity Vision? I don't know. Like, but I do feel like that about elements of Spider-Man. Like his suit hits harder to me, like the practicality of it. Like I feel like Daniel Destin Cretton went out of his way with Spider-Man to make it look like something we haven't seen before from this franchise, and I thought Doomsday should have did the same thing, and they didn't.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, they already kind of showed it. They showed the CGI slop that they did from Far From Home, and they compared it to just the practical web swinging that they showed, and I was just like, oh, bro, like this movie gonna shit off Far From Home just off that concept alone. You know what I mean? So,
Hey, that Incredible Hulk scene got me hooked though.
Yeah, no,
they think showing too much of the movie for me. They need to pull back on some of this, showing everything that's going on.
But even to Uno's point, I think them not saying who Sadie Sink's character is bad. Like, why? Who? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, they just don't know how to promote movies anymore, and I just think they keep making weird.
You're gonna keep Sadie Sink a secret, but not keep Robert Downey a secret. That's the dumbest. That makes absolutely no sense.
At all. At all. Like the Stranger Things chick?
Yeah, all right, my nigga. Or the nigga who's carried a franchise for 15 years on his fucking back.
Crazy.
Like, you could have done that way better, my nigga.
Kamiko, what up? Let's leave it right there, man. Let us
know.
What
about Clayface?
Well, since you ain't seen it, we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll talk about tomorrow.
But let us know what you think in the chat, man. Are you excited for Doomsday? Are you excited for Clayface? Let us know in the chat, and then Uno, let people know how they can support what you got going on.
Real easy. /7 p.m. We are coming in fully loaded at the end of the summer, probably about like September, bro. Like my legs just getting healed, so give a nigga some break, some rest. But yeah, bro, the new album is still out, Stadium Love Song, so make sure you get that. And we got so much more in the cut and in the oven. So keep your eyes, your ears, and your taste buds open. And yeah, bro, I'll see y'all niggas tomorrow. You dig?
Yes, sir. Big Mike, let the people know how they can support what's going on.
You can support what I going on. Ain't no way. I went to the post office today on some other business, and the postman is buying Straight Lace No Chase merch off straightlacenochase.com, connectthecoast.com, and y'all not. Ain't no way. I'm just telling you, man, I got a whole lot of everything going on. Catch me here Wednesdays and Thursdays. My bad, I just got done eating. Stop laughing at me, nigga. It's that pepper. I am not Mexican. Shout out to my Mexicans. Wednesdays to Thursdays, 5 o'clock whenever we done cutting up, man. Connect the Coast 7 Records and Straight Lace No Chase.
Yes, sir.
KC from Love Island, that's you? KC! KC, what up, KC?
I'll see y'all tomorrow, y'all.
I can't stand this, man.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus God.
I'm done now,
host. And if you like what we do and want to support, all you got to do is visit our website, connect.club. That's connect with an X. .club. Get yourself some merch. Check out our blogs. Check out our events if you want to know the dopest concerts to go to within 150 miles of the coast. We got you. Connect.club/events. And if you're an artist and you want to submit your music, check us out. Connect.club/submit. You can submit there 24 hours a day, and we'll definitely get to it and schedule you on the show. We'll be back tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. Don't drink and drive. Meet me at Harry's tonight. I think I'm gonna go to Harry's and have a little drink. Pull up. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.